15-yard end zones in a 25-yard field or something.
All right, and we're live. Welcome to anybody that's tuning in, or really YouTube at this point, because we're just waiting for people to come and watch. We're going to be adjusting and moving this camera around a little bit right now, because my camera guy is supposed to be arriving soon.
You going to Boston?
I'm joined here in the tent by Blue and Craig, whose entire conversation can be overheard on this.
Hello, Toronto and the world.
Manitoba so far has just been absolutely killing in this game. They've scored a Calhoun just on the point before. I'm going to go and try to find out the score, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I'd be surprised if Carleton was on the board or anywhere near in contention at this point. Manitoba's just been fantastic in basically everything.
Home turf conditions.
Yeah. Blue points out these are home turf conditions, and yesterday they did mention something along those lines. Finally, a bit of a zone.
Similar conditions to the American Championship.
This is now way better. Yesterday it was about that.
Yeah. Like a disc would go by. You're filming this game, the disc would fly by, and then a player would run by, grab the disc,
whole game.
run back.
The only reason why I worked on this one is because we had a fence. So I'm gonna go find out what the score is. No, it's way more than that. It's someone saying 3-0. Just about to go find out.
Wow. Wow.
Nothing. 8-0. If you're tuning in at home, that was halftime right there. The score is in fact 8-0. I just had a chat with the observers. They're saying the weather, it's warmer than yesterday. I was out there and it's not as breezy as yesterday. There's not as many gusts. If you can even hear me, that means that it's not as gusty, because yesterday, I mean, this entire tent was just falling apart. Craig, could you hear it at home? The tent just flapping?
All game.
Yeah, so
For all 3 games.
I think the tent's even shifted overnight. Oh, and I get my little quick break. Thank you, Leffler. Andrew Leffler from University of Waterloo bringing me hot chocolate.
You got lots of mentions yesterday. Online, you did.
Yeah, during a Waterloo game, I mentioned you. Waterloo, Manitoba.
That was a game we played.
You had another one this morning?
Yeah, it didn't go very well.
Lamentations. Or Lamentations. Lamentations. I learned that from Asterix. That word. All right, Carleton receiving for the second half. We'll see if they can actually move things around. Foul called.
Nothing. 6.
There's a great upfield push mark. The Ottawa players there, as in Carleton, getting a little bit physical. But there's really nothing here but that, which is the correct choice.
Always.
There's some sort of call on the play over here. We can actually hear the calls on the field. Violation.
Oh, that Ottawa?
Craig, you're in my shot.
Wait.
Craig, you're in my shot.
Now you're more in the shot.
Yeah, that's good right there. With a win there, but unfortunately, Mark just in the right position there. But that was great team D. I mean, it's not a one-man show out there. Certainly, one person can anchor a team, really ensure that they're playing well. Carleton now coming out with basically the same sort of zone that Manitoba has. Waterloo guys here with me. Perhaps the first mistake there by Manitoba. But the reduction in wind and now the careful movement is really helping out. Fantastic defense. It is a team game out there. There's going to be a call. Perhaps no call. No call. Calls for set. Zone going to be coming back here. We'll see which direction it goes in. It's going to be a force-up line, or looks to be like that right now. Cutting started. Wind gusting there. We can kind of hear it here now, starting to pick up a little bit. We're just hoping the sun comes out, but Leffler here does not.
Sounds like it's gonna happen. Sounds like a pipe dream.
You think the sun's ever gonna come out, guys?
No, never again.
Big hut. Easily D'd there. There's veteran players on both teams. I mean, you're talking about normal touring kind of season. Players. It's a huge grab. I'm pretty sure we got that.
Yeah.
That looked to be up.
That was up. There was some swears said there. He said some swears.
All right, Mark is saying it's, well, argument continues.
I don't think they care what we think.
Well, if they ever look over here. Here in the booth, all three of us are saying up.
Are we,
Up!
We're the judges, right?
Yeah, we're the judges. There's just observers on the field. They're not. They're just there arbitrators. We're actual judges. The TV audience always knows.
TV taught me anything. It's that TV never lies. In this situation, we are TV. It's not how it works.
It does make a difference. Because when the observer says down, then it's down. Right?
Oh, they want that.
Up. But if you can't agree,
See that?
then you can send it back.
Lloyd made like
So
a
for the
huge
offense,
grab.
yeah.
Stepping up. It's in their but
And they called it down,
they
eh?
called it down.
I hear Manitoba's rolling.
8-0 right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how our games started, huh?
Yes. Oh, I think Joe was striking deep there. Oh. Great stop there. And this mark is shifting now. It's going to shift, shift, shift. That's a great mark there. He's just preventing the continuation. And if you look, Joe there, who's the left top of the cup, from our perspective, or left of the wall, he's striking right across immediately. He's not going and stopping at his point and then coming across. He's continuing across. That's just solid fundamentals. Oh, sorry. Don't know where the disc went. Another error. They're really trapping them there in that corner. I think we'll see whether Manitoba's lost some steam or not coming out of half. They're not flowing as easily as they were before. Mark's there at all. He's there at the end of every single one of their passes.
Oh.
But they're down here. May not have been the best decision there. They've already had a Callahan this game.
Manitoba?
Yep. When they went up 7-0.
Ooh, that was close.
There we go, 9-0. Joe at the point. I think that's Joe. I know 2 names on this team right now.
As long as they get the disc, we'll be okay. Every point's marked, Joe.
Do you have the roster on there?
No.
I believe his name could be.
He looks like a Joe. It was Oktoberfest for you guys last night.
I think go ahead and then you guys don't.
What's the score for the Toronto Queens?
72-9.
Nice.
Yeah, they're playing indoor.
I have no idea.
That was probably the score in the Queens Waterloo football game. Yeah. Hey. I don't like that. I like it. I
Why not? Does it make you not sleep well at night?
No, I really don't care
Did
about
they have a really good season last year, the Waterloo football team?
Yeah. Too soon?
I thought so.
Too soon. They went undefeated, as I recall.
They were their own worst enemy.
Undefeated.
They just said no to football.
Yeah, so just so you, in case you didn't know, Waterloo's University of Waterloo's football team did not play last season. They decided that Ultimate was more important and funneled all their money into Ultimate, which is why Waterloo has not finished in the top 4 here.
Oh! Camera's off.
However, Waterloo did have a pretty good. I mean, they went 4-0. They were one of the few undefeated teams going into day 2. I think it was looking good this morning. It looked pretty good this morning up until halftime, where they were up 8-3, 8-4 at half, and then lost to Toronto.
Yeah.
10-8.
Just keep bringing that up, eh?
Well, we're trying to bring the score.
More and more every time.
I'll write about it as well. Maybe. I'm not really writing that much, as you can tell by the blog being empty all the time.
Oh, Mark White.
Like, there's just a lot
Mark
of
Lloyd
experience.
was called.
Linda, do you know the score over at the Queens game?
Queen's game, they just went up 7-6, and they are now taking half.
Wow, so close game over there against with Tula and Queens. Who would have expected, eh? Ultimate being played today.
Oh, that would have been sick. Or this whole weekend.
That was just an unlucky D. Here we go, 8-1.
9-1.
9-5. No, yeah, sorry, 9-1. My bad.
How's this first point?
Wow.
How can you not play for Laurier, Ken?
Because I don't go to Laurier.
Oh, really?
That is a good.
It's a good reason.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so nice today.
But you still wear driving shoes.
Yeah, but they're muddy, and I'm not wet right now, so I'm okay.
You wore extra socks
No.
today?
Men don't wear extra socks. That I'm even wearing one set of socks is,
That is extra.
It's difficult.
yeah, that's already an extra pair right there.
One pair is too many. And good things. I had a chocolate chip one earlier. I had a chocolate chip muffin earlier. But I am going to go for hot chocolate soon.
You know, I've never played like that ever again. There you go.
You can't get all of them. Mark did get the D there over the 7-footer, who's basically played the entire game. I mean, Carleton is rolling one line.
On the inside.
The zone coming out again from Carleton. It's really good, really cutting off all the angles. An error. They've had swings open. Linda, do you know how much time's left in this game? Thank you.
Throw their body out on the line. 11:45 and 35 minutes left. 30 to hard cap.
30 to hard cap. It's not out of reach for Carleton. This game can definitely be dragged out by Manitoba if needed, but just need to start rolling. What are you guys thinking? I mean, they have scored in the second half, so.
It's true.
So I think Queens is up
And they
2
do have it
now.
on the end zone now.
I think Queens is up 2.
Linda saying Queen's up 2, so it should be 8-6 over there. And Mark there again on the end of that. He's playing like I usually do, except much better. I don't usually play that well. Great D. That was fantastic defense, and they know it.
Have you seen the guy running with the ribbons flying from his back
Where?
on Manitoba? The numbers are peeling away, so it looks like ribbons flying. It looks like little streamers behind his back.
They're not used to such warm weather. I mean, the humidity is really getting to the jerseys. Interesting handler switch here. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you gonna want to lose someone?
I think the idea was to put it over the top,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that would have worked. It's,
Oh, but the throw.
well, they just weren't ready for the throw. I mean, you got to know a blade's coming. We got that one. Mark was chirping me earlier because we didn't get their Callahan.
Oh.
10-1, Manitoba leading. Timeout called by Carleton. It's a little bit unfortunate. You know, people do wish that Carleton would make the finals in the last few years. I mean, they have made it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago. Last year was a heartbreaker, but they're considered consistent. Like, they're consistently top 4, which cannot be said this for other teams. Western dropped out of the top 8. McMaster moved into the top 8.
Yeah.
Queens is here in the top 4. Toronto consistently here in the top 4 as well. All right, no timeout call there. Yeah, well, Carleton does have consistently low spirit as well. It's just what happens when you play really well. Actually, you know what? I think Manitoba is going to get should have very good spirit ratings right now. Those guys have just been.
He's only got one number left. See the little streamer?
Does that mean that he can't play the finals?
He had 2 earlier.
So what will we need to do for finals to get him to play?
The little ribbon flapping away. I think they have to staple his numbers back on.
Okay. Well, we should mention that to Mark. Wow, great bid. Very good.
If they still have the other number that peeled off.
Can they tape it?
Well, we kind of figured that they maybe perhaps ironed on their themselves.
So they find an iron.
Hard to tell.
Mark with the disc. They're coming with a very deep heavy.
Oh!
It's come back.
Is it coming back? No.
Never in.
Too much wind.
Never in.
Mark's still checking whether it's in or not.
His team is incredulously looking at him. And he's still looking downfield, but it's not going to make the disc any further in.
Linda here with a bit of heckling. They had 5 players behind the cup and just in the midfield. There was no midfield coverage there. If he'd looped it over the top, that would have been it. I mean, they would have gotten to midfield and then moved from there. It was basically 5-on-2 after that.
Clean up garbage.
Yesterday when I was talking to you, someone did text me and asked me to heckle more. Walk around.
You can walk under, or run across now. If you run across right now. Run across right now. Thank you. Are you playing on this field next?
Yes.
Returning.
Is that the finals game?
Yep.
Finals.
Women's finals coming up here next on I Am Ultimate Nocho, as we call it.
Sharks and who?
Sharks and Queens.
Oh
That was hooked. He hooked that coming out, just released that a bit too late.
no. It was IO and then the wind just took it.
Yeah, but it should have been IO from out here.
20.
Like send it that way, right? And let it, ladies, stay out of my shot.
Go around. Oh wait, are you guys playing here next? Yeah.
They're all sharks.
Give me just a sec, and I'll let you know when.
Wait till the play stops.
No, the other way.
The other hole.
Jordan there running across, ruining my shot. Wait, is it pause right now? It's pause right now. You can run across now.
Go now. Go now.
Thank you. Western ladies there who do tend to party with Manitoba. At least that's what I heard. That Friday was a Western Manitoba party. Which makes one wonder what's wrong with the Western guys.
That's not playing.
Blue now chipping in with a little bit of his own heckling. I think that's basically it. This is a heckling tent. It's not even a filming tent. We're filming so that we can record our heckles. It's the audio track. We should have an alternate audio stream over like when anyone's shooting, like Rogers is shooting. We should have an alternate audio stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn it on, put it to mute, and then turn on our podcast. Much like they did for the Golden Globes, or they're going to. Really hope Ricky Gervais does that.
Oh really? They're doing that?
Well, if they do, it'll be like the most popular podcast of all time.
Yeah.
And then people will actually watch the Golden Globes. I'll have to get cable. Puck over the top. Once again, Mark with a D. I think it was just really quite high. The setup again, Manitoba setting up quite quickly, but Carleton was on the ball even faster. I mean, great defenses here.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're calling it down again.
I hear you need a phone.
Was that a horn that just went?
I think so.
Okay, a horn has just gone. Observers now are probably going to come in and overrule our up call, which is unfortunate. We need a direct line.
Yeah, like they have in soccer now.
Yeah.
We'll be the fourth referee.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just. Yeah. Well, crowds usually are, right? Like when you have a large live game with a cheering section. Well, it's more a booing section. All right, it's called up, which means that we have a 100% ratio from back here when observers step in. During a pause, I will tell you when you can run across. Some of the Western boys coming over here, cheer on the ladies when they go.
Guelph boys.
Guelph boys, I apologize. Is Guelph in the finals then? No. Oh. Okay, run across now. Run across now.
I can't run. I twist my ankle.
Always with the whining. No, Guelph has had a pretty hard time. Great job. But a travel is being called. If this is caught, which is not, but if it had been caught, I would have not called that a travel. Like that would have been fine. Oh, this almost turned into a huck fest. Come on, guys. And there we go. There's another Callahan. But foul's being called off disc. They are, yeah. You know what? They're consistently top 4. I don't know what else you guys are speaking about.
We beat them.
They're going to go to an observer. It is Manitoba's interest to go to an observer. If it's an off-disc foul, it will. Worst that could happen, it'll go back. Okay, I apologize for that. I was just trying to protect the lens from what is water. I believe there's water falling from the sky. So have you seen this before, guys? I don't know why. This is supposed to be a wind tent, not a... Who would have thought it would have rained this weekend? Sorry, watered from the sky. Staying consistent. All right, there we go, Callahan. Oh, and I left the score on before, so I apologize for that again, but... 11-1 now. Wind is picking up, which is going to make our finals, our next 2 finals here, a bit more interesting. It's not as strong as yesterday, though. Hardcap horn went, but they're playing by their own rules here. Or I heard a horn, but that horn was somewhere else. From what I can tell, we still have another 10-15 minutes left in this game.
Boys,
You got a game?
yeah.
All right, good luck. I'll see you back here. You're gonna stay here, Kenzie?
Probably. I'm going to be watching the women's finals. So.
From the tent.
Oh, yeah.
From where it's warm. Or warmer. You want some muffin? Oh.
Don't look that side. Okay. What's this? You're lying to that. It's an expensive muffin.
Push for my bite. And for last night.
It is 11-1.
What?
Are you coming or what?
Think about it. Yeah, probably.
Fantastic D once again. I mean that. You can see why that's one of the best programs in the country. He wants to go between the legs here, but just a little bit too cute. Mark there on the end of that pass. Again, I mean the number of interceptions he's had this game is...
Does he play for Carleton?
Loeffler with a great hackle. Very funny. He's a regular comedian, or at least he would be if he wasn't a hipster.
He's accidentally put his black jersey on instead of his white.
12-1. Elliott with a throw, or the catch there, one or the other.
Elliott was part of that point.
We're finding out names. We're finding out names slowly and steadily.
By the finals, we should have him down. I'm gonna go play.
All right, good luck. Have fun, bon chance.
I say that begrudgingly.
Loeffler heads out to a muddy field.
We got demoted. Yeah.
You guys can go across right now if you want. Or you can come hang out in the tent where it's warmer than out there. Oh yeah, good luck guys. What are you guys playing for?
20th?
Fifth? All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Hey. Sure, one sec.
Good commentary there?
Yeah. It's 2 shower and hecklers.
12-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went up 8-0. And then, yeah, they've had 2 Callahans this game.
Josh, I thought you were kidding.
No, they've had 2 Callahans this game.
That's amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Get that on film.
Yeah. Everything after 8-0 we've got on film. Well, it's not really film.
Yeah.
It's celluloid film. Down in front, Matt Snow, captain of Maverick now. Starting across. He's probably going to go watch the Guelph game. We'll have to chat.
Look at them.
Just quickly.
Look at this.
I know.
They're dangerous. Absolutely dangerous.
Nice pull.
You want me to grab that for you? Oh, I got it.
It's minimal movement. They've got to be really careful. I mean, they're scared of going through the cup so far because it's been D'd most of the time. And a drop now. And the wind is not really a factor right now.
Wind's died down.
Great hard cuts here.
Rain a little.
Mark with the point. Makes it 13-1. So I think we can be quite confident at this time that Manitoba will be heading into the finals.
The whole team might cramp up. They could get food poisoning all of a sudden. Peanut butter poisoning? No?
Even if they sat on the line after pulling it and waited until the maximum amount of time, they would still pretty much win this game. There's also no guarantee. I'm not going to say that. I'll say it. There's no guarantee that, it won't turn on the way over. I mean, it is.
It could be dropped.
It's quite possible if you have 100 passes. Right? It would probably take 100 passes if you wanted to catch up
Travel.
with 12.
Go back.
What about that story that one of the observers told me yesterday? The one where they played the defense where they went to a tournament.
Oh, the OT defense.
The OT defense.
Where they just pulled and waited till the other team got to about half and.
Or no, what they did was that they pulled it.
Half the time they would pull and just wait for the other team to get there, and they would end up dropping it on the way down.
Yeah, they wouldn't leave the line.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, they were too tired. They only went with like 9 bodies.
So the one that we're working on right now. All right, Yakov enforcing, making sure, helping them. I mean, he doesn't have to.
You can just call the offside.
Yes, but he's upping them out. Oh, fantastic pull. There's going to be trapping them right in the corner. A few yells from the other field. Toronto might be up one at this point. Huck goes up. Mark's there. That one, the Carleton player was also there, so it's not entirely a... But he's looking for the Huck. After we tracked that disc down, we did see them. Thank you, Linda. So we're at 14-1. 14-1, folks.
Well, we started the game before the Zippers came, so...
Are you in the finals?
No. 3-4. Yeah.
Good luck. Wait, are you on the, you're not on this field then?
No.
This is 9A.
Finals are on this field. You guys are...
3-4's over there. 9B, 9A.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, they swapped the field. Swapped it over. Yeah, for the finals.
McMaster, we're on this field!
Hey, here we go. Line call.
We didn't get any new names. They called Elliot and Joe. We already know that.
Yeah. Jesse's being called. Who's Jesse? He might be the guy with the yellow shoes, but Mark goes off. They've decided now that it is time to start rolling lines.
Safe enough lead.
Yes, it's I don't know, this might be too soon.
14?
They brought 18 guys. If that. Yeah, and I mean that's a big team to bring from Manitoba. It's a $500 trip per person. It's cost me so far $15 to be at this tournament. That includes food.
What? Oh, for you?
Yeah. I live in town.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. You're in the line for camera.
McMaster women heading over to their 3-4 final, which is pretty damn good. I apologize for swearing on air.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Linda also enforcing the rule of law here, the 10th rule of law. Stay out of my shot, or she'll stab you. Scuba over the top, wind catches it, goes back. I mean, there's a little bit of depression, but Carleton needs to get back in this. The 3-4 game is next. So we're gonna try and this could be game for Manitoba right here. It's a bit of a floater, but they're still fighting. It's a good fight. Is that Ellen? Ellen's in my shot.
She's retrieving the disc.
Linda, you're gonna have to stab her. Just poke. One goes up. Mark not on the end of that one, mostly because he's not on the field. Here we go. Great grab. I mean, good angle. There we go. Carleton, 2.
That's what happens when they don't play Lord.
Sorry, I left the score up again. The heckling is just so good and distracting. So game has been, is that game now?
No, it's not. Carleton scored.
15-2.
No, 14.
14-2.
Game's not over.
Okay, is Mark going to be coming back on as a question? Or are they resting him now after the full game of play?
Nope. Looks like he's I don't know.
No, I don't think they need to. I think this is a, I mean, you look at the people on this team, Elliot, Joe,
No.
Mark.
52.
Who else do we know?
They scored again?
Oh, that was Elliot. That's the new name.
Cam Burden.
Oh, Cam Burden, yes. It's a fantastic team effort so far. I mean, Carleton has been trying everything, but the players, I mean, the Cups just shut everything down. Then when they go deep, the mids have isolated the one-on-one so well that it ends up being pretty easy for Mark. I mean, they're playing the angles perfectly. It's just being experience. This is what happens when you start playing when you're a toddler.
Yeah.
Or at least practicing or throwing the disc.
Hey, no. Go now. Run. No, go now before we hold.
So people are walking on the turf field to get to their fields rather than just walking along the path.
You better hurry before they pull.
Thank you.
That's such to say hi to.
Great pull. You can go under. Yeah.
I gotta pay my huck fees.
Linda's here collecting fees for her own organization. Linda sits on the board of Hamilton Ultimate Club. I sit on the board of the WADS Organization of Disc Sports. Between the two of us. Ooh. We unfortunately, oh, he was on the end of it, he got it, but OB. Cup's gonna be set. Manitoba really needs to get into it right now. Injury is being called. The player who was there in the end goes down. Mark now on, hands in shorts. Carleton Cup is now out. I mean, this game is not over yet. It's close. But we've seen big comebacks like this. Hey Blue, are we gonna go to Vegas? Next
done?
Yeah, but they said it'd come back in some.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big tournament. It can't just disappear.
If I bring it back, I'll take the same day again.
Score 15-3, I think, once again. 14-3, 14-3. 14-3. Big line going to be called back now.
Tula getting another comeback. Tula wasn't kind of break on at one point. Oh, really?
Here we go.
A couple in the first.
Most exciting time in sports. When they're trying to finish a game out.
The 14-3 lead.
The 14-3 lead. Well, this could very easily become 14-7. Right? And that becomes a respectable game at that point. I've been told no, it is not a respectable game at that point. We'll hit hard cap. I'm disappointed. Tim Hortons got more flavor.
Hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were telling me that this hot chocolate here, but it's mostly water.
The Rolo one is good. They didn't have the Rolo one, so.
All right. Now I'll have to try the Rolo one. Bit of travel called there. I think travel caused by a little bit of contact, which happens. Stalls at 0. A more favorable position towards the inside of the field. Now not as favorable position.
Done.
And Manitoba is your first finalist for CUC 2011. Sorry, CUUC 2011 here in sunny Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Nima agrees.
Agreed.
Agreed. Whoa, he speaks.
I speak. Only when not on camera.
So great game there for Manitoba. I mean, just very strong. We're gonna go over here right now. Look at the Queens and Toronto boys. So to be either team making the finals would be pretty huge. We're going to see if anyone can actually challenge Manitoba then. They came out 8-0, really strong. I mean, there's no other way to put that. UT's.
And hard cap is about to go off.
So 8-8 now. Okay, Linda says that during this next point, hard cap is going to go for that as well over there. This will be exciting. Because so basically this is effectively universe.
Not yet.
But once hard cap.
What? Yeah. So if hard cap will, so if they score before 3 minutes, then they still play, and it still could
go to universe.
Tie and then go to universe.
But if while they're playing hard cap goes, then that
they
point will.
Next to this.
This yeah. So.
That's how long they take to score. About 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's. This is effectively, possibly effective universe point there. We're going to be listening for hard cap, semi-attentively.
I don't know if it's going to hear her here.
I'll make a horn.
Nemo's calling hard cap right now.
I'll yell it.
You're going to yell hard cap?
I'll make a horn.
This is going to be, it's a big point. Pole goes up. Our view over here isn't the best. There's, as you can see, there's a soccer net there in the way. But fortunately, the rest of the field is reasonably clear. Now trapped on the line. Is that Bomber on the end of it?
Yeah, I think that was
and so Toronto spoke about this, that with reduced wind, they're really looking for that that speed, because they're a shorter team. At least that was our conversation with Giorgio yesterday. Apologies, there's some ladies walking across preparing for their finals, which is perfectly reasonable. I mean, it's a big important game coming up. Something's called. Is that Sachin? Sachin there causing trouble?
Yeah.
Can we get a medic? Western has somebody here doing their warm-up. Do you have ability to call her that?
Yeah.
So Western ladies experiencing issue at the start of their game. Hard cap is now on. This is now universe point. Universe point now in the Queens Toronto game. Big excitement going to be coming up. We're also going to be having a quick chat with Mark Lloyd here, as well as some teammates. But they're going to have to wait until this next game is over.
Are you filming that right now?
Yeah. But that's all right. You guys can come in here. It's nice in here.
Stand in your tent though.
You can stand it. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Is Nima talking yet?
Only off camera.
Yeah.
So Universe Point over on the Toronto Queens game. You can come in.
What's going on?
8-8 over there on that field. It's moving well over there right now. Low scoring game. Can't all go up 8-0. A few giggles there from the Manitoba girls. I mean,
No, you can say the girls. That's good. Done.
and that's it. Queens heading to the finals. A few screams. 9-8. They're heading over. Toronto Once again, heading to the 3-4 game. Once again with Carleton. Rematch from last year. Okay, if I could get you guys over in the corner, we'll go directly into our interviews.